Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Happy
Hello.
Monday. We are very happy to be here tonight with you all. We hope you're all doing good, had a good weekend, and we're also very excited because we have Toni with us, Shining Hawk Healing. Yay!
Yay.
So we're gonna have Toni talk to you in a little bit. We're gonna say some highs to people and allow people to get in because YouTube has to take its time and alert everybody. We're here. We're here. So um, let's see. Who do we have? Hi, Viviani and Sharon Sipe. And this is a collective hello from everyone, so we don't keep parroting each other. Hey, MK Karen. Ron, Big Bro, Mama Bear, good to see you. Hey, Janet P. and Valerie S. Hello, hello. Hey, Chris Martin, good to see you. Welcome. So, Ron says, hi, Shining Hawk Healing. So, yeah, while we're waiting and as the notice is going out, let's just talk really quick. EQ, how was your weekend? You have a good weekend? And I'm gonna have you talk in a minute, Toni, but I don't want people coming in and miss what you have to say. So,
You know what? It was kind of busy for me. Yeah, it was actually pretty busy. But overall, it was what it was. Happy to be here.
yeah,
What about for you?
it was good. Other than dealing with an episode yesterday, but that's a whole nother thing. But what is interesting, hey, Constance, good to see you. What is really interesting is I went out on the boulevard today because I had to do some errands, and they're setting up for the Oscars. So this is
Ooh,
the first time in a couple of years, right? Because of
yeah.
COVID that they haven't been doing it. So the streets all closed off. They're putting up the it's over here. Never mind. They're putting up the tent on
Uh-huh.
the boulevard, and so it's coming along slowly. I'm kind of happy
Oh,
I won't be around for that.
yeah. Is
It's
it
such an
at the
inconvenience.
Pantages Theater?
Oh,
Is
what's
it the
that?
Pantages? Where is it
No,
at?
it's at the Dolby
Oh, that
Theater.
I'm
is
the
it.
Dolby. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's at the Dolby.
Okay.
So,
that
hey, Arlene
that is a
Forney.
that is a huge theater. I love that theater. Love
It
it.
is a nice theater. It
Yeah.
is. At one point, they were talking about taking it downtown, which I was kind of hoping for, but this is some years ago. Well, because if you think about it, Hollywood Street is the boulevard is not very big. And then you have
Mm-mm.
the tourists and you have everything else. So when you close it off, it creates these traffic jams all over the place. And you're like, come on, people, really? Like, do we have to do this here in Hollywood? I mean, I get the whole thing. And that theater was built for the Oscars, but
Mm.
I don't know. We'll
Because
see.
it used to be at Mann's, right? Mann's Chinese Theater. Is it
Uh,
that was
I
years,
thought,
years, years ago.
right across the street or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
years ago. But before that, they had it somewhere else. I can't remember where, but it wasn't here in Hollywood.
Mm.
And then they
mm,
built that theater for it. So, but it is what it is. So, so
It's like why, why,
right,
why do we
right.
still have to, sort of give each other accolades by doing something? It's just play. It's just
right.
Yeah,
everybody's
By
work.
doing your job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're doing our job. You get paid a lot of money for it. Do you also need to have that recognition? I guess so, but
Yeah.
yeah,
whatever. You know,
Super
exactly.
ego booster, right? Like they
well,
like they need that.
but it's big business, right? Because
Yeah.
it's
It
your
is big business.
brand. It's your you get exposure to other directors and producers and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So it's all about who's meeting who, meet and greet.
Oh, yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
All
Yeah.
about networking.
It's all about that bank.
Right?
So, Tony, why don't you share about yourself? Talk a little bit about your channel and anything else you want everyone to know. And I'm going to
Well,
put your channel in the chat.
I am a shamanic Reiki healer, and what that means is that I do traditional Reiki, but I also put a little salt and pepper on it through the shamanic energy. And so I do that is in my life. The channel started because, well, we were in pandemic, so I was like, what am I going to do? How do I spread this, the message of, whatever's coming through? How do I do that? And I just thought, I was watching all these other readers, and I started out with Kirsten Langston, and then Linda Grindle, and then I just started sort of branching out, and then I saw Johnny, and I was like, oh, he's fun. I like him, and I was like, he makes me laugh, and all you have to do is make me laugh, and I'm like, yes, let's be fun. So.
That's awesome.
So that was, just sort of, and he is the person who I asked about this whole channel stuff. I was like, so Johnny, what should I start this channel? And he did a reading for me. He was like, yes, do it. So I did.
Very
So
nice.
I started out, I was like, I don't want to be like all the other readers. And so because I'm a shaman and I work with the medicine wheel and I work with the drum and I work with the flute and I work with the 4 directions, I came up with this wheel that I designed. Here it is. And so I started doing readings on that, like chakra readings, and I use these chakra cards. They don't really have any pictures on them. It's just colors. But these colors sort of encompass the whole chakra system. So I will do a reading. Maybe sometimes I do a reading to just sort of get clarity on a tarot reading that I've done. Or I'll do a tarot reading to get clarity on what I've done here in this wheel. So that's what I'm doing on the wheel. I am designing a deck of cards, chakra cards, and the backing of it.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
I
at
love
that.
it.
So
Love
it's
it.
the wheel. It's going to be the wheel on the back, and I have another channel for my little puppies. It's
Yeah.
called Goose and Lucy. So if you want to see some cute little puppy dogs, tune into Goose and Lucy, and they will make you either go, oh, or, oh my gosh.
Oh, how cute.
So that's what I'm doing. And just having a really good time of it. It's just, I stopped watching numbers, because it's not about the numbers for me anymore. It's just about me expressing myself and having fun. And that's really, and at this stage in the game, that's all I really want to do is
Yes.
have some fun.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone, I put Toni's channel in there as well as for her pups. So
Thank you.
please make sure you go over and subscribe if you aren't already.
Goose and the potato.
Yeah. Love that.
That was funny. I guess it fell out of the shopping bag and I didn't know it. It's like, where'd that potato come from? And he was going to town. He was like,
Wow.
I'm going to eat this.
That's too funny.
Yeah. He's
All right.
He's a wonder.
So we are going to do questions tonight. Toni's going to use her wheel as well. So if you have a question, go ahead and put it in the chat. And while we're doing that, we're going to start off with a card for the collective for everyone. So go ahead, put your questions in. I will star them. I like to try to get the questions ahead of time so I don't have to keep going up. I'll star them. I'm going to take seven questions.
Do you
I'm
mind
sorry, what's that?
Oracle card?
Yes, Oracle or Tarot, whichever you want to.
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Thanks, Sharon. Sharon just subscribed. Strawberry Rhubarb Tarot subscribed to your channel.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, Valerie, yes, I got your question. And
Can
Ron, I got your
Valerie
question.
get a little bit more specific about read on my future? Like what area?
Okay. Yeah, Valerie, is there an area like career, your love life, finances? The more specific you get, it's a little easier to read for you. Oh, Valerie subbed.
Thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. All right, I got your question, Arlene. If anyone has their card ready, feel free to go ahead and share.
For the collective, I got this is an iris. If you love, this is such a beautiful flower. And the artist here, the keyword here is wisdom. So for this week, look for the wisdom in your actions, the things that you have done, the things that you wake up in the morning and you have an intention about. So when you get to the evening, look back to see. Don't forget to look back to see and find the wisdom in the things that you learned today and the things that were shown to you in some way. There's wisdom in everything that we see there if you just look for it.
Yes.
So that's the message, wisdom.
That's beautiful.
So what I have for you guys, I was actually shuffling and this card just like popped out. I was like, oh, okay, I guess this is going to be the card. It is clean it up. So I'm going to just read through this because I really like the way this explains what this card is. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. You ever feel so boggled down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. Every item out of place, it nugs away at you. Every unresolved resentment, every comparison to others that leads to a sense of lack takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. So beautiful. I just feel like that was just perfect. And I didn't want to mess it up. So
well, the timing of it is perfect too, as we just the official day of spring was yesterday.
That's right. That's
spring cleaning.
Yep. There you go.
Love that.
Yeah.
And take that stuff that's anything that's under your bed, clean that out of there because you want to have that energy flowing all around you as you sleep. So you don't want to have stuff under your bed.
Right.
Clean that stuff out.
And, I think about when we head into the spring, just like we said, clean it up. It's time to let the past be in the past.
Mm-hmm.
What wasn't working for you, let it go and start anew.
There's the wisdom right there.
Yep. Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, thank you, Doreen. All right. So the card that I have here is the Spirit Fox. And it says, trust your talents in changing times. So whatever your talent is, whatever you're working on, and a lot of times we like to get in our head and questioning, am I good enough? Is this the right thing that I'm doing? I don't know. Just trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and just move through it. As we continue to push ourselves to move through fear, it's okay if you make mistakes. It's okay if it doesn't look perfect. What is perfect anyhow? Perfection is really kind of how we see things, but some other person might be like, oh my gosh, that was so perfect. So give yourself some slack and allow yourself to embrace your talents and just keep moving forward. Baby steps if you need to, but to move forward. Just love that.
Mhm.
So trust in your talents.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, Doreen, I need to spring clean myself. When Tony said under the bed, I was like, it's all nicely packaged, though. They're nice little boxes.
No, and it's such a great place to store things, but it's not really conducive to having the energy flowing around you when you're sleeping.
That makes a lot of sense.
It's
Yeah.
just easier for you're more laden down if you've got that underneath you. There's no way for spirit to get around, the energy to get around you. So you gotta let that space go.
Boy. Okay, now where am I going to put this stuff, Tony? You got room at your house?
I'm still looking for space for stuff. I'm like, I can't put it there. Okay.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense.
Is it feng shui? Feng shui?
Yeah.
Yeah, feng shui. Yeah.
Yeah, allowing the energies to flow naturally without the blockages.
Hmm.
Mhm.
You know.
I mean, you just try it as an experiment. See if, clean out from under your bed and see how you sleep. You might sleep better.
Yeah, I
You
really
might
think that
dream
makes. Oh gosh, and I just got done putting stuff under my daughter's bed. I'm like, ooh, more space.
Yeah,
All right,
so
we're gonna work that thing out when I get back.
Put it on
Hey,
your
Clarence.
to-do list.
Yeah. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Okay, so the questions are closed for tonight. Let me put it over here and pin it. If we have time to take another one, then we will. Oh, that's weird. It won't let me pin it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's why. I was typing on the wrong thing. All right, I'm not going to make it a thing. All right, so our first question. This is from Valerie. So she gave us, she is going through a divorce after 20 plus years of marriage. Sorry to hear that for you, Valerie.
Yeah.
Left with nothing, trying to rebuild my life for myself and my two boys, mostly concerned with finances and career. Okay. Well, I would tell you, and you may already know this, but you are stronger than you think, than we all think, especially when we're going through a life change like that, something big like that. And just trust in yourself, believe in yourself, like that card, right? Trust in your talents, believe in yourself. And I think opportunity is going to open up. But I'm gonna pull some cards.
Yeah, Valerie, I can relate to a lot of what you're going through. I myself am divorced, and I let it all go. It got to the point where I like to say I was homeless because I didn't have a house anymore. I let him have it. I didn't have much of anything but my 3 C's: my car, my clothes, and my 2 cats. And that's all I had to myself. And it was an experience, but I look back at it and I grew so much, and I did not hold resentment to him. I just knew this is a test for me, or learning something that spirit wants me to learn. And boy, it does test you, but you're going to come through it just fine.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of support groups out there for people going through a divorce. If you ever want to talk to someone that's going through your exact situation at the same time.
yeah, it's hard. Change is hard, no matter what it is.
Yep.
It's hard to let go of what used to be, but in shamanic, in what we call shaman ways, is we have to learn how to die to this moment in order to be born into the next moment.
Mhm.
So the letting go, the letting that life, that what you had, which is, valid, and you lived it, it's yours. You can hold on to it if you want, hold on to the good parts if you want, and then let go of the bad parts. And forgiveness is a big part of it.
Mhm.
Not forgetting, not forgetting, forgiving. And
Yep.
forgiving is not for the other person, it's for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so that you can clear your heart of any negative energy and move into your new space, the thing that's waiting for you right down the road, right down the river. It's waiting
Mhm.
there. And so we were talking about spring cleaning. So this is the time now.
There you go.
Clean that out, and do some ceremonies, light some candles, do some research about how to get through this moment. And like EQ was saying, support groups are great. Find somebody who's been through what you're going through, and they
Mhm.
can show you what's on the other side.
Yeah. It's a time for you to really connect with yourself. I also, got divorced, and, for me, it was, 18 years. So, or was it six it was 16 plus 2 of being together, so but 18 altogether. And for me, it was, and I have a daughter, so, I reconnected with myself on such a deep level, and it was an opportunity for me to explore and to evolve, and so much has come out of that, and it's just so, and my daughter sees me differently now, like, she sees me as this woman that, like, I wasn't fully myself during, that's a whole 'nother thing, but it's like I just embraced so much, and I didn't do the support groups, but I took different classes and I did a lot of work. Started doing a lot of different ceremonies and things to really work on myself, and it was probably one of the best things I could have ever done. So whatever feels comfortable for you, just allow yourself, and being the best mom that you can to your boys. So um divorce doesn't, it can be painful, it could be rough, but just know that it also can be a beautiful beginning for you.
Yeah.
So look at it in that way. All right, who would like to go first? Tony, you want to share?
Sure, let me pull it down so I can see. Okay, so how I read this board is, so in the morning we wake up and the sun is just coming up over the horizon. This is the east. This is the place of father, grandfather, son, of eagle spirit. This is where we wake up in the morning and we have an intention, we have a goal, we have a wish. And so this card comes up in that space, the space of this is your intention, communication. So this is a fifth chakra card, so throat chakra. And this is all about truth, speaking your truth, saying exactly what you need to say in the moment. What is it that you need to say? When we move to the south, I'll do it this way so you can see. We move to the south, which is the place of coyote and little mouse. And this is where we come onto the wheel. We are born onto the wheel. This is where we start our journey. This is where we have our mistakes, and this is where we have our failures. So the next card up is a second chakra card, and that is emotions. So there are a lot of emotions tied into the communication that you are wanting to have or needing to have. So that is the action of what you're doing in the physical. When we move to the west, we go to into the dark waters of looking within. This is where we find the wisdom of what we have done in the physical. So this is a seventh chakra card. It's universal energy. The wisdom of what you're doing in the present, it's all about pulling in that the messages from your ancestors, from your guides. They will help you if you ask them to help you say what you need to say. When we go to the north, which is where our angels, our guides, and our ancestors dwell, the card is, this is a heart chakra card, and this is about being connected. So if we look back, we have a communication emotional communication. We're looking to the universe to guide us where we need to go. You have connections. All you have to do is allow those connections to come into your life. So I would say that this is telling me to tell you to speak your truth. Don't allow lawyers or anybody else to gloss over anything, or to sort of push you. I'm sorry, I'll come up. Sort of push you into something that you don't want. Ask for what you need, if that's the issue. So I wish you luck, and I send you love and good energy.
Yeah. Beautiful. That was lovely.
Okay, and what I have for you, Valerie, is, again, when I'm shuffling the cards, this fell out, karmic justice. And what I feel like for you is that definitely things that were wronged against you will be made right. So just hold on to that. This is also about karmic lessons for you. The next card I got is where you're at now. That's the devil. And going through some of the chaos and the changes and all of those things that don't feel really good right now. But what I'm looking at for the rest is actually really good. I see that I've got the pink diamond. This talks about opportunities, rare, beautiful opportunities, new beginnings. I feel like you're the diamond. You know how they talk about like the diamond in the rough? I feel like you're not in the rough anymore. You're going to come out looking beautiful. Okay, so I think things are going to go well. Also, I've got the serendipity. This is a great card. This talks about strokes of good luck. So I just feel like it goes back to that card that jumped out with karmic justice, that it's on your side. Justice is with you. I do see either you're going to be moving, because I got the travel card. So either you're going to be moving or taking a trip, something along those lines. So this came up in the near future. And also, the other thing with this also can be you going into your new journey, your next journey. And the last card I got is the crystal ball. Crystal ball. Wow. The crystal ball is about you stepping into your power. And that's why I feel like all of this, putting everything together, you going into the next phase. Oh, you got the crystal ball too. Yeah. You know, you going into your new power, where you're going to be looking at your life and doing the things that you want to do, along with you know, having your boys and doing what's best. And you're making those decisions and feeling good about it. The underneath my deck was the key. So this is very important. This is a pivotal time in your life. Things that were hidden from you before, or doors that were closed, will now be open. So you've got a bright new beginning. I think it's great, you know. I'm not saying it's all going to be rosy, because obviously I've been through the divorce. You're going to have those up and down moments. But when you have those down moments, just remember the good moments that are coming towards you. You got to hold on to that. So.
Think of it as a new chapter in your book.
Yes.
Right? Here's the Queen of Swords. So that's you looking out on the horizon to see what's next, what's coming up. And then I got the World for you too. So I really feel that things are going to come together for you. They may, like EQ said, they may have, you know, some, you're going to have peaks and valleys. but it will come together. I got the Chariot. That's you moving forward. Um, and the Hermit. Just make sure you take time for yourself during this process. I know you want to be there for your boys, and that's really important, but you need to be there for yourself too, because you're not going to be any good if you're not taking care of yourself in the process. So going within, really connecting with your guides, with yourself, your higher self, and ask the questions that you need to ask. You'll find the answers. They're all within you. So making sure that you have that time. And I got the 7 of Wands with the crystal ball there, as EQ said. That's you actually in the crystal ball there. This is a new chapter. So what is it that you're going to write? What do you want to see happen? And I pulled 3 of these cards and I was like, oh my God, this is so great. I got the Fish, which is the card of abundance. So as far as your career and finances, I think it's all going to come together. Just be patient with that process. Look how cool this is. I got the Harmony card, Together We Can. And there's 2 boys.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
there's 2 boys.
Yeah.
So, maybe that can be your mantra for the 3 of you. Together we can. You got this. And then I got the Lily for you too. This is the card of peace, harmony, and wisdom. So really lovely cards. Just be patient with the process. It does take time, but just know that this is going to be, it's going to open up some great opportunities for you.
Yeah, I just pulled another card for you too. It's called Flow. So just go with the flow. Go with the flow. It's all
let it go.
Let it
go. Love that. Hey, Jackie and J Rock. All right. Many blessings to you, Valerie. Good luck. All right. And Big Bro, Ron.
Message from Spirit.
He would like a message from Spirit. Ron, let's see.
I've been watching your shows, Ron. Really good.
Yeah. We've been on with Ron a couple of times. We're going to join him again next month. Looking forward to that.
Oh, definitely. Ron, I got some interesting hits here. So one of the messages that I heard was for you to, I feel like there's a lot of, I don't want to say chaos, but a lot of loose ends, if you understand what I mean, that you're going through right now, and I feel like I heard to just kind of focus and bring it together, and for you to relax into it. So I'm not sure if you're doing anything new or you're trying to expand something, but just relax into it. It's going to come together. So that was one of the messages I heard, but I'll pull some cards.
And hello to anyone that's recently joined us. I didn't see you and say hello.
Hey, Miss Katie.
Oh, can you not hear me? I'm sorry.
No. Oh, you were talking? Oh, I thought you were just holding it up like, okay.
So I forgot to take my mic off. Okay, so from the East, we have the 4th chakra card. Love is the answer. And so this is your heart chakra, and this is taking you back to the beginning, to source energy, because that is what we are. Source energy is the love energy. So in the mornings when you wake up, I know you do your
Wait,
meditation.
excuse me one sec. EQ your phone.
Oh,
It's vibrating through the thing.
okay.
All right, go ahead, Tony.
When we move to the south, we bring in a little bit of that first chakra energy, which has to do with your abundance level, finances, or things that are of value to you. So there is a heart chakra card and a first chakra card. So that's saying that your finances, look at your finances, keep an eye on that. And another first chakra card is the physical body. And the final card is universal energy. So, what it says to me is your heart, stay in your heart chakra, because that is your heart chakra is the portal to all of the other ones that keeps you in balance. So, your heart chakra is the portal to the upper world and the lower world. So, I would keep an eye on your environment. That's what I'm getting, is your environment and the finances that you need to maintain them. I don't know if this has anything to do with the anything that's going on, what EQ was saying, but yeah, keep an eye on that. That's going to help you in your physicality. I don't know, is something coming through physical finances? Well, there it is. Your physical finances. Keep an eye on your money. Just watch it. That's what it's saying.
Okay.
Sonny, did you want to go or do you want to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, yeah, Ron, when I pulled the deck of characters for you, it's kind of interesting because it goes with the message that I did get. So I feel like Spirit's telling you, I've got the meadows and I got the bed. Relax. So I just feel like you do need to relax. I do feel like I still feeling a lot of different energies around you. Again, I don't want to say chaotic, but there's just a lot of different things going on. And it's funny because the next card I pulled was the elves. So again, there's the multiples. So you're working on something or doing something. So I've got the mini, and you're trying to defend it because I've got the knight. So again, wanting you to bring it all together, relax through
He's
it.
making a Murphy bed.
Is that what it is? That's the project?
Well, no, I mean, you pulled up the bed. I think
Oh,
he
the
just said he's
bed?
working on
Oh,
the Murphy bed.
well, then maybe that's what's giving you some grief. But you're gonna do it. So I've got the knight. So you're gonna finish it. And the last card I put in emotions for you, it's encouraged. So you will complete it, and I think things will be fine. And it's kind of hard to see, but if you look at the card, it's mainly green, and that made me think about what Tony's message was for you. So, and then she's on a green bike, so there's movement there. So I just feel like you will finish it. If it's in fact the Murphy bed, it will get completed.
Okay. So I got the rain card here, Ron, and you notice like there's a hole there. So it feels like there's something that that's missing or something that's been bothering you. So that could be too. What? Maybe it's the bed. Who knows? But you know, you have the magic. You have the ability to manifest. So whatever it is that you want to accomplish, whatever you want to do, just know that. And I got the solidarity card too. So I feel like that's the coming together of people and everyone working, you know, creating that peace, that dove that's flying out there, your inner core. So the base of the deck is the rock, which is grounded, you know, like grounding, feeling grounded. So allowing yourself to feel more grounded. I did pull one of my spirit cards here, and I got this one, which I just love. And for me, that's like your connection with your guides or your angels. and for you to really just make sure that you work more with them, utilize them a little bit more. Maybe you're doing so now, maybe that's why that came up, but they're there. They're there around you. So if you are going through something and something's bothering you, then just make sure you reach out to your spirit team. So that's the message I have for you. Blessings, big bro.
And you're protected. You got, I pulled this card too. You got the stag, and the stag is always protection. So no worries. Move
Love
through.
that. Okay. Hey, good stuff. We're closed for the questions for tonight. I'll put a star if there's time. We'll try to get to it, but I don't know. We're pretty full already for questions tonight. All right, let me pull up the next one. And this is for Arlene. Messages from my guides. Arlene, are you planning a trip or something? I heard something about exploring, that you need to explore, like something about exploring. I'm going to pull some cards and see what comes through about that. Yes, everyone, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I forgot to say that earlier. That helps the channel. We greatly appreciate it.
I love how Aspie says it. Latecomers, please smack the crap out of that happy thumb. Been a little frustration on it.
That is awesome. Like that whack-a-mole, right? Remember the whack-a-mole? Oh, I love that thing. Just
Yes.
do that
I
to
know,
the
it takes all that frustration out.
It really does.
Sonia, Arlene said I was going to travel, but it fell out.
Oh.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna pull some cards, but now I'm feeling almost like maybe exploring other options, because I was feeling something about travel, but it's like they're telling you to explore. To we'll see what that means. We'll see what it means.
That's similar to what I got, Sonia. It's interesting. What I heard was to rethink something. You need to give it a little bit more thought. So wasn't sure what it was related to, but that was the message.
That might be okay.
Yeah, she needs to rethink it.
Yeah. Is it someplace that you've already been, Arlene? Someplace that you've been before that you kind of just, maybe it's a trip that you take on a regular basis, but there's some decisions you have to make before. You have to do some choosing before you make that move. Use your intuition. Space without reading. That's the thing that's going to get what you want. Get you what you want. It could be that there's a change in your finances. That's maybe why you.
She said yes, back home to Cali.
Yeah. Are you moving back to Cali? Going back to Cali.
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 It was going through my head. Oh, it's awesome.
That's so funny.
You got to get you something about your finances. You got to get your money right, but you'll figure it out. It'll come to you. Where you are now is you have a lot of conflicting thoughts about what's happening, but speak your truth, be in your truth, recognize your truth, which is this is what you're looking for. You're looking. Are you moving back to Cali?
She hasn't said it yet.
Okay, because
I got the home card too.
Oh,
no, just to visit. No,
Just to visit?
Oh my gosh, you got it too?
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
too.
All right,
Yeah.
just to visit.
They're saying have patience. Have the patience that you need to, because it'll happen. It's just not going to happen right away. So you've got to put a little patience on that. Sprinkle a little patience on it. Put it back in the fridge. It'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, EQ.
Okay. Tony pretty much said said everything that I've got. But I can see the new beginning, her wanting, this is so funny. So let me put it this way. So that's the new beginning, wanting to get away, but it's swampy right now. It's not the right time to explore, which is bringing her sadness, because she wants to go back home. But I see a finance issue here or something with that, with the gold mine. And then I wanted to just get a little bit more, and again, I have the travel card that actually popped out again. So there's a travel card that came out. So definitely this is related to your travel. I just want you to be aware, because I'm getting your outcome is anger. So I just think you need to rethink you need to rethink it and look at it. And there's always a reason why things happen or don't happen. There you go. Change your narrative. Exactly. Because you might want to think about it as maybe it's not the right time to go, because maybe something may happen to you. And so spirit's protecting you. So you want to look at it in a different light. And I think once you do that and release that, it will happen when you least expect it. Everything will just fall into place. And that's when it's my time to go. Okay. So that's what I got for you.
Okay. So it's interesting. I think that I heard explore and relating to travel, and I think they want you to kind of look at what other options may be possible for you, because I did get it's the card, the home card, comfort card, but it's like the comforts of home, right? That's where you want to go. And then I pulled the adventure card for you. So it shows this person going on an adventure, but you have to bring in what it is that you want. So the thing about manifesting, it's great to align ourselves and to be in that mindset and trusting in the process, but you also have to do the work. It's not like it's just a magic wand that we can wave and poof, it happens. But so I think they want you to explore and look at some other options of things. Because then I pulled the completion card and look what it says, West. So there's California for you right there. And I pulled 3 more cards on that. I got the dog. This is a guardian or assistance. And I think it's some type of assistance or somebody or something that you might need to be looking at. But again, with the manifesting card, you have to change your narrative on this. If you're like, oh, I don't think this is going to happen, or, if it's finances that's related to this, I'm not going to have the money, or this is, when you kind of get yourself into that, then that's what you're flowing with. That's what's going to happen. Okay. Just trust and believe that, yeah, I'm going to get out to California. It may not be when I want to go exactly, but if I start exploring and looking for my options, see what my options are, I'm going to make this work. And then I got the birds. This is a card of talking and news. So I think you're going to get some news on that as you set your sights. Yeah. You have to travel with 3 dogs. Okay. So look at see what the options are. I don't know where you're located as far as if you're in the States or Canada. I don't know if a road trip is possible. Maybe that's a possibility. So there's different ways to get to California if it's not really, really far for you, but just explore, see what your options are. All right. Good luck to you. Keep us posted. You're in Sedona. Girl, get yourself a bed.
Girl.
I know. I'm thinking she's in New York or
girl.
I travel to Arizona all the time because my daughter's in college over there. So I'm over there by Sedona.
Sedona.
Yeah, I rent a van.
Try to get
Rent yourself a van and and maybe driving is, for driving's not for everybody, but
right.
maybe there's somebody you can talk into going with you and get them
That's
to do
true.
the driving.
Well,
So
Yeah.
you see
those
what we're
adventure
saying?
cards came up. Those adventure cards came
The
up.
adventure, it did. The adventure card.
Mhm.
So
I love what Chris said: planes, trains, and automobiles.
yes. Exactly. Explore your options. Explore your options. Yeah. Good
Yeah.
luck to you. Good
I
luck
know.
to you,
I love
Riley.
Sedona. It's so beautiful.
Oh,
Oh
it is.
gosh,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
gorgeous.
Mhm.
We're very fortunate. Love it there.
The
Okay.
the roads are a little crazy though. The little
Yeah.
roads.
Yes. 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 Okay.
Mm.
Heather, how are ya? Do my ancestors recommend me studying shamanism on my path?
Ooh,
Hmm.
Tony, this is right up your alley.
I know.
Mhm.
I'm asking. Let's see what pops up.
Ron, look at Ron.
What did Ron say?
What did he say?
Rent a witch broom, goes faster.
Ron.
Funny guy he is.
I wish I could use a broom for that.
Oh, wow, Katie.
Oh,
Amazing.
her ancestors go back to 1862 in the Sedona area. Wow. And everyone, don't forget to hit that thumbs up while you're here. I will put Tony's channel in the chat. Make sure you subscribe. I'm also going to put EQ's other channel, which is Wisdom of the Blue Lotus. Make sure you subscribe to that, as well as my channel, Sonia Rain Lee.
Hmm.
Okay. So, Heather, what I first heard was yes, but. You got that too, Tony?
my first card was a butt.
Yep. And so I pulled 3 cards and I understand it. So basically I've got the 8 of Pentacles. And you can see that's working diligently, you studying. And then I feel like there's a new beginning for you of the Ace of Pentacles. But here's the but. So it says, yes, go ahead and do it. The beginning would be great. Here's the but. Temperance. You got to put balance in there. So I just feel like you'll know when the right time is to add that new discipline to your studies, when you have probably completed a few other things that you're doing, because you don't want to get yourself stretched too thin and then stressed out because all of the studies. And so I would just say, take your time, go within to check with your higher self, to know, okay, is this the time for me to take on a new learning right now? So I think, yes, you will ultimately, but just check in on the timing with your higher self. You'll know the feeling because you're very intuitive. That's what I'm getting for you. All right, guys, I'm going to guys, go ahead, Tony.
This is the first card that came up. This is the Devil card, but this is about being sort of attached to things. This is a card of it's not like I'm so evil. This can be card of vices or a card of, addiction, stuff like that. But I don't think that's you. I think this is something that, because you don't have to be addicted to drugs necessarily. You can be addicted to, weird men or whatever. It's like there are many things that we can be sort of really attached to. There's a letting go that is required here, a letting go of something that, I don't know, there's some feelings here that you're attached to that you have to let go of. And it's going to require balance. Going through that heart chakra to balance out your upper and lower worlds. Um, Becoming a shaman is really hard. It's really hard. This is not really about finances necessarily. It's about time. This is about time because in the past, there was something that sort of held you back. You wanted to do this for a while and something has been holding you back. Maybe, you know, I don't know. If your family's really religious, maybe they're not, looking kindly on you being sort of a witch doctor. But this is requiring you to get really quiet. Get really quiet with yourself and just and let your guides show you what is needed, because this is your guides helping you along into that space where you are. Like I said, you have to get really quiet. Go inside. Look for, I don't know, look for that thing that, if you've looked at and studied shamanism at, even a little bit, that it's really a solitary thing. So you can be in harmony and in community with other people, but at the end of the day, your shamanism is very solid. Shamanism is very solitary. It's going to take a lot of patience and a lot of planning to open up your life for this new stage of where you want to be. But standing your ground, stand in that space of I am a shaman, and the world will open up for you. The world will open up for you, and you will get to that place that you are wanting.
Mhm.
So, yes, you are a shaman. We are all shaman, really. We're all healers. So it's going to take so much studying and a lot of just dedication. So if you're up for that, then welcome. I'm happy for you. So that's what I have. I think it's going to be fine. But there's some things that you have to let go of first.
Yeah.
And you have to get really quiet to find out what those things are.
Well, when you said you got to get quiet to figure out what that is, I have the mirror guardian. Take time to reflect. So that's really taking that time to go within, to understand with the fire guardian here, igniting your passion. What are you really passionate about? Is this something that you want to pursue? Because I know art is also very big, important to you as well. So that's kind of the temperance card that EQ pulled, the balance. Are you going to be able to balance those two? So really determining what is the passion, where do you want to start first, what direction you want to move in. And I pulled the winter card for you. You have to take care of your needs. So with this tells me that there's still some things that you need to do first before you move into that direction. But the base of my deck here is the traveler. So when you're ready, move into that direction is what it says. So, but there's definitely, look, right underneath that, here it is. The snake, shed old skin. So once you do that and really get clear on what you want to do, then walk into that space. Because the last thing you want to do is, you're trying to do this one thing here and you're trying to do another thing here and this here. And then sometimes you come to a standstill, you don't do anything. You get overwhelmed, you get tired, and
that's what that is. That's what that is. That's what this is. Doing too many things at once. That's what that is.
Yeah. So good luck to you, Heather. Blessings to you. Okay. Next up is Raven. Can you please tell me if I will be reunited with my support companion? He flew away on 2/5/22. Oh, Raven, so sorry. Hmm.
Was it a raven?
Rape. Oh, was it a raven? Oh, good question. What type of bird? Raven. And did you put up signs? I'm seeing signs, and I think you might get some information from these signs. He's a 13-year old Senegal parrot.
Oh,
Oh. Did you put up signs, Raven? Let me know, because I'm seeing signs, and I think that it feels like something coming in with a sign. Yes, signs called all vets in the area. Okay, good, good. Let me pull some cards, but I don't know. Just keep up with the signs. Keep putting up signs.
That's been since February 5th.
Since February.
So almost 6 weeks.
No, it's over a month.
No, I said 6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks. Okay, gotcha. I just heard weeks. um,
I'm hearing something, but before I say it, I just want to pull some cards. Getting some interesting things here. I don't know about you guys.
yeah, it's not quite making out with
Raven, when you put your signs out, do you have like a reward, or did you just say, looking for a parrot, please contact, my number, or did you do a reward on it?
Good night, Valerie.
Good night, Valerie. Did Raven say anything yet? No.
Not yet.
Okay.
what's your bird's name?
Let me see. Did she say?
Okay, she said post it, no reward, no finances for it, but poster has his picture. Okay.
She didn't put the name of
Yes, it's coming.
Oh, here it is.
Kimoski? Kimos?
Kamosby. Oh, Kimosabi.
Oh, Kimosabi.
The K was small, and I'm like trying to like Kimosabi.
Okay.
Hey, Arlene. Good to see you.
Hey, Arlene. Oh my
Happy Earth
God.
Day to you.
Yes. Happy Earth Day. It's been forever.
Okay, the first card I get is the celebration card. So that's at the center of the reading. What's crossing it is partnerships and alliances. So um, the the signs that you're putting up, I'm getting ahead of myself, but this has something to do with the signs that you're putting up and how you're wording things and what they look like, and then and how much attention they're getting. It's going to be it's at the bottom of the reading is patience, and I'm sure you've tried to have patience, and in the past your heart has been broken over this. But the signs that you put up, they have to be more. There has to be more to the signs. It's been a while. It's been a while, but there has to be more. You have to put up signs that have more information. Um, the Hermit card, this is probably how you're feeling right now, but it's like this is like a bird egg, but fertility. That's the signs that you're making. You have to change them somehow. In the environment is fulfillment of wishes. So I really don't want to give you any false hope.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I'm getting the Sun card, which is happiness, happiness, happiness. And then firm foundation means your home is back to where it needs to be. So I don't know. Maybe somebody has him and they're just waiting to come across your flyer. I don't know. But I don't think he's gone. I don't see any bad cards here. I don't think he's passed over, so to speak. So, yeah, I would put different signs up, more signs. Just keep checking, keep at it, keep at it.
And if there's any way possible to do a reward, um, that might help a little bit too.
Yeah. This is what I was getting. So what I heard was boomerang. So I don't feel like anybody actually has him.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I feel like he, because of my cards, and I'll go through that with you guys, but I just felt like he is like enjoying, I'm out, I'm freedom. I just feel like he's just doing his bird thing. I just don't feel like he is with somebody right now. And so when I heard Spirit say boomerang, that said to me, okay, so he's going to come back. And then I also heard about the signs. I was asking her about the sign. And then Toni, you picked up right what I was feeling about it. And then when she came back and she said, there's no money for rewards. Actually, there is. I'm getting ready to tell you what you need to do. Raven says he was adopted by a small flock of birds. Could be. But this is what I want you to do. You need to do a GoFundMe page. Okay? And you need to make sure you let all of us know in the community, so that way we can have reward money for you. I really feel like if you add some reward money, even if it's $100, whatever we raise as a community to help you, let's do that. And and then the other thing is, let me just show you my cards, because I'm all excited. I'm like, no, he's gonna come back. Trust me, he is. But I don't want to give you false hope either, because I'm seeing and feeling he will. But you have to do what? You have to change your narrative. It's your thinking. Because I got a similar card to this saying the same thing. You have got to change the way you're thinking about this. I see the scythe. That means it got cut off. There was that ending that occurred. But I'm getting, look what I'm getting the stars as an outcome, which is you getting your wish. But before that happens, you got to change that narrative. Okay.
On the paper.
Yes. Yes. And then at the bottom of that deck is the fish, which is abundance. So that means I feel like it's going to happen. And then here's the other one. But this is about you. You have to surrender. Okay. So that's what I'm getting. And then I've got some other stuff too that's all saying the same thing. But Toni, you had mentioned about the sun. I got the sun card also. This is a card of yes. You can say I wrote that on there. This is yes. But he's out playing in the sun. That's just, this also shows me that he's out in the public. He's around a bunch of trees and look at all the birds in the back. He's just hanging out with his new friends. I don't feel like anybody has them because I don't have people around it.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you said that because all my cards have birds flying around and there's a group of birds just hanging out. I have the 7 of Blades. Look at that as the bird. There might have been something or someone or something that attracted him that, took off flying to go investigate and check it out. And I got the 6 of Blades or the 6 of Swords as well. Notice more birds.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Just out there.
Mm-hmm. By the sun.
With the sun. Flying in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the 2 of Coins here. And I feel like this is the energy that you need to bring. See the birds out there flying around?
Girl. Yeah.
Again, having a good time. So change your energy to tap into that. And then I got the Star. And if you notice, look at the hands. It's like the being reunited. And look at the bird.
Look at the bird. Yeah. Look at
and
that.
It's just one bird. It's not a group of birds. It's just one bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that old saying? If you love something, set it free. If it's meant to be, it'll come back to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So change that. You're suffering right now because of you don't know what's gone on and what's going on with him, but change that.
Mm-hmm.
Narrative.
And of course, this is a great time because, of course, I always forget to put it. This is for entertainment purposes only. We all said it. We don't want to give you any false hope, but you do need to change the narrative of your story. It's just manifest and see what. There's so much that's possible, but you have to believe in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And then Raven, once you created the GoFundMe page, just let us know. We'll post it for you, and see what we can do to help.
Yeah, I'll put it on my community page, and I don't.
Blessings to you, Raven.
Don't be scared. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me just look at the time here. I think. Oops, no. This is our last cash. I have a couple of questions on deck, but we're coming up towards the end of time, so we'll see how this one goes. This is Constance. Hey, Constance.
I think that's just the way. He's already doing the work. They just don't want to pay him.
I'm revisiting a question about my husband. Is he still being considered for a promotion that he's already doing the work for?
I do remember that question. I don't remember what it said to you, but I remember that.
I think we did that in After Hours.
Is that where that came from?
I think so. She says, my husband is feeling discouraged and thinking that his shady boss is pulling an okie doke on him and stabbing him in the back about the position. Yes. Remember we read about that? And I think it was that we said something with the boss. Remind me, Constance, we did an After Hours. I think it was an After Hours you read on that.
And for you guys that are saying, what's After Hours? Oh. we do After Hours on Instagram. So we do free readings on Instagram Friday nights,
Yeah.
but not every night, not every Friday night. It's just
No.
you'll
Lately,
get
it's
a
been
notice.
whenever we
Yeah,
can.
yeah. Oh,
Yes,
conferences.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pull. Yeah, let me do this deck. I'm filling this deck for her.
Oh, baby girl.
Uh-oh. Tony.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, God. Sweetie. Let's see if I can. There's a lot to unpack here, Constance. Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay, so first thing is third eye chakra, which is this is the collective card. So this is information that and communication that everyone has. What's crossing it is the moving on card. So I could stop here because your husband may not get that promotion. He may be getting kind of strung along a little bit. He really wants this job. And in the past, there was hope. But in the sky, do not be afeared because there's a lot of other choices for you down the line. So many other doors to choose from. All you have to do is change that narrative. That's the word of the night, the narrative. Change the narrative because the near future, there's a new job in your near future. There's a different job in his near future, not your husband. So he's going to have to stand his ground. And if that means walking away, if that means moving on, then, that's what you have to do. Sometimes you just have to move on. And in order for you to have what you want, which is harmony with your husband, because he is in such a place right now, it's kind of crazy. And it's he's feeling it, all the feelings, and all of the mental conflict that this is putting him through. I feel so bad for him right now, because I'm getting chills, because this is where he is, and this is a horrible place to be. There's something going on with his boss. He's deceiving him in some way. And it's heartbreaking that that this has to happen, but forgive this person. Don't forgive, and then do what you have to do, which is get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah. Constance, is there a woman in this too? I'm having a woman come up in my reading. I have, because I believe, if I recall correctly, his boss is a male, but I have a woman in this reading as well. So let me know on that, so I can kind of piece this together. It's like a story going on here.
I know, right?
I mean, I absolutely can be wrong about this, but it seems like this is not the great environment for your husband.
Yeah.
Even if he got the promotion, it would be just fraught with chaos, and he wouldn't be happy.
Yeah. So, okay. Two cards fell out of the deck, and this is between you and your husband's energy. You're confused. You're wondering what is going on. but you can't let it go. He's still trying to hold on to waiting it out. So those two fell out immediately. But what I'm trying to understand, this talks about the fertility. So this talks about him wanting the new position, right? Here's the love offer. So he's waiting on that offer. This is where it gets a little interesting here. But see, someone's holding on tight and running in the opposite direction from him. So I'm feeling a lot of what Tony's saying. And then this makes him feel like this regrets for waiting. So now he's out looking for another job. This is like, we'll work for laughs. So basically him looking for another job. But actually, I have a new job offer. So that's a rush of love, that new offer that's coming in. So I do feel like he definitely has something new on the horizon. And I feel like, Sonia, you talked about a female. Look, I've got a female energy here. Who basically, this talks about her being fake. So they're not being truthful around him. And it does have something to do with maybe a woman, maybe his boss's boss or somebody around, or maybe they want to give it to a woman. But this talks about
that's what I was thinking, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. They're giving him the runaround, the performance, that they're fake. This is superficial. So I feel like there is definitely a new beginning. Just to show you, and I'm going to stop at this point. This is a return of this is a tower moment. So he's having that tower moment because of the job. There's the man walking away from the job he had been waiting for a long time. And then he gets happiness. There's a new beginning with happiness, settling in at a new place. And then I got at the bottom of that deck is the healing card. This is the new beginning, and he's going to heal from what was done from him. So I think ultimately, if he releases it and lets it go, I think there's something better for him.
Yeah.
And he's got to trust again. This is going to be hard, make it hard for him to trust again. But you have to trust. You're going to have to trust again. It's hard.
Yeah.
There's some shady stuff going on.
There's definitely not the public place, about a message that's coming, and it's getting closer to the man, which this is representing your husband, girl. I'm like,
Mr. Sexy Man, huh?
Yeah, girl. Hold on to your hubby. But what's causing him a lot of suffering right here. Underneath it is, we're talking about this public place. This could be time or emotion or new phase about the contract. This message is coming from the man, and I think he's going to be going in a new direction. And it's getting closer to the woman. I think they're looking at a woman possibly, this could be an advisor, loyal, someone who's loyal. Under your husband, I have confusion, and that it's going to be a matter of time. Of this is the suffering that he's but this particular opportunity, it's going to be cut. So I think that they're probably looking at somebody else, and he's being strung along right now. But look at this. Base of my deck, I have the home card, the family card, your home, and wishes, healing, wishes fulfilled. So based off of what Toni and EQ read for you, I think there's another opportunity that's going to be coming his way. So
send out those resumes.
Yes. Encourage him to really step into that space of considering something new. And I know it's hard, because sometimes when you have your sights on something that you really want, it can be a challenge to let that go.
Yeah, that sucks.
Always, we have to ask ourselves, when there's something that we want and there's so much resistance, and you feel like you're giving it your all and you're manifesting in this, it's probably to our for our best, and we don't know. because we're so focused on what we want and it may not be the right thing.
And not everything is for everyone, right? Not
Mhm.
every job is for you. Maybe there's the job that's for you is not this one, it's the next one you get. And that one will make you happier, will make everybody happier.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes. So, all right. Nice looking cars.
Your
Oh,
card.
cards. Oh, you know, I'm getting tired. I'm like, huh? Just quickly, Aspie and good stuff. Sorry, we weren't able to get to your questions tonight. Arlene reminded me, and we were talking about this before we went on, about the elder, the woman that did the special prayer for today, and for everyone to send out their prayers for healing for the earth. If we can just take a couple of minutes for everyone just to send out prayers and healing. We'll just do it silently, but just collectively, if we can all just send out, that would be beautiful. Oh, thank you, everyone. Toni, thank you for hanging with us tonight. This has been so much fun.
It has.
Oh, you're on mute.
You're muted.
That's 62-year-old brain right there.
It's all good.
Thank you so much for having me. This was so much fun, so much fun. You guys have to come over to my channel and hang with me, and just maybe we just talk about cards, or maybe do a card show, or maybe we just talk about soul work and that kind of
Yes, I'd love that. That'd be
Great.
awesome.
great energy, the both of you. And I'm basking in it in the moment.
Well, we are too. And thank you to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Arlene. This was her name. Migwe. I hope I pronounced that correctly.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you. So, blessings, everyone.
Yes.
Hope you are all well. Yeah, exactly. Right, Arlene? She said 62. Beautiful. Would have never thought that.
Right? That caught me by surprise too. I was like, oh,
All right. Join me. EQ just put out a new video. So go ahead and check that. She has Michael Dyer on there. It's really good. They do go over Michael's cards with her pick a card. So it's a lot of fun. So check that out. And then this Wednesday, I'm going to be in studio with my friend Art Zen. He's a music producer. We're going to take you behind the scenes on how healing music is created and the frequencies that he uses. So I'm super excited about that. So that'll be this Wednesday at 5 p.m.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be good. He's super, super talented. So
Oh, good.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody. See you guys next Monday.